Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank each and every one of you for being here tonight to remember my Philip and his old pal Gary Moore. And I'd like you all to close your eyes for 1 minute and think of all your loved ones and your pets and the happy times you had with them, and then we'll go on with the music. Thank you kindly. Close your eyes now. Thank you very much. I know you're all here tonight because you're all music lovers, and that's the reason I'm here. I love hearing my Philip's music played anywhere in the world. I always remember Philip. He was doing a concert in Manchester, in a place called the Free Trade Hall, and Slade, a band called Slade, was the lead band, and all the children that were going to the concert had hats on saying, "I'm Slade." And Philip was a warm-up band, and Susie Quattro was also the first on. And I remember going to the concert, and I went backstage, and I was talking to Philip, but he wasn't listening to me. And I thought, anyway, what he was doing, he was listening to what was happening on stage, because Susie Quattro had gone, and the kids weren't listening to her. They were saying, "Get up, we want Slade, we want Slade." So then Philip said, "Matt, go on out and sit in your squat your seat." So as I opened the door, Susie Quattro was running past me, and she's only tiny, and she was crying. And that's when I realised that Philip was fearing what was going to happen to him. So I went and I sat down with my gang, or all my visitors and stuff, and Philip came out on stage, and all of a sudden somebody shouted, "Get back to Africa, black arse." So I jumped up and I found the young fella that said that, and I was throttling him. And Philip said, "Oh, get my mother off him, for God's sake." In the end, he said to the audience, "Give us a chance." And they did. And he got hurt, but not great. Afterwards, I had a hotel in Manchester at the time. They all came back to the hotel, Noddy Holder and all of them. But the reason I told you that story was, Philip has always said to me, "Ma, if you go to a concert, always get there for the warm-up band, because there's nothing worse than an empty room." Tonight, Peter told me to come down, there'd be food, and it was delicious. I'd love to marry the chef. Having said that, and then the warm-up band, I was told it was a band called Lizzie, and that, and I thought, oh, there'll be a young band, and it'll be loud. I remember asking to go in that corner, and they said, "Oh, you better put your earplugs in." Well, I got a shock tonight. That band, Lizzie, I have to tell you, you people in Holland are blessed. They're going to be great stars. I think I'm serious. Having said that, I met H afterwards. Where is he? He's in the audience somewhere. And I said, I said, I've fallen in love with that young band, I said. You better be on your toes tonight. Anyway, you understand. Paige has been around a long time. Supporting me and the trust for Philip. Paige has been there for years and years, and I love him to death. And he knows it. But he also said to me, I agree, that band were absolutely fabulous tonight. Also, this afternoon, Peter took me and his son is taking guitar lessons, and he took me to the most amazing place here in Holland, near the hotel. And when I got there, it had been a factory, but now it's like it's everything. It's unbelievable. And when I got there, he introduced me to his son's guitar teacher, who has been taught by the gentleman that was playing there. You know? Because anyway, when I got there, I was amazed at everything that was happening, and I'm getting confused because I told the lady in the room that when I see all your faces, all I'm trying to tell you is that put your children to music. It doesn't matter whether it's guitar, piano, or anything. Put your children to music. Buy them musical instruments. Don't buy them guns at Christmas, because the world would be a better place if all our children were like you and loved music, and especially good music, played properly. So, shall I shut up now and have I said enough? I want to thank that lady there with the long hair. She has a Lizzie mobile outside with my Philip painted all over it. And she comes over to Ireland for the vibes for Philo. And then she comes up and parks it in my house and stays at my house for 2 whole weeks, making me drink. She forces me to drink and everything. I'm only teasing. And her husband. And then over in the corner there's from Leeds, there's Simon and Liz, and then these are all people who I've gathered as friends in Ireland, and they've all come. Tom and Ray, and there's some other people that will be arriving tomorrow, some people from Germany. Oh, and next week in Ireland, a German magazine is coming over to do a documentary on Philip. So I just want to thank you all, as I'm getting towards the end of my time on this planet, for keeping my Philip's music alive and teach your children to love his music. Thank you very much for listening to me. For inviting me. You see, when I get up here, I don't know what the heck I'm going to say, do I? I'm going to tell you about my jacket. My Philip had this made for me 25 years ago, and I've never ever worn it. And tonight, one of my friends said, let's suit you. Also, over in the corner is my nephew, and I've christened him Grumpy Grave, but he's not really grumpy, is he, Linda?
No.
And he travels with me, because without him I couldn't travel, because, well, I just couldn't. I'm getting that old now. And I'd like you all to give a big hand to my nephew, Grave. Shall I shut up now?
We will be back in a few moments with the raffle. First there's a changeover, and after our raffle, Dizzy Lizzy will be playing.
And I won't annoy him anymore.